The choir is called the Harmonious Chorale, and tonight they'll treat us to some very beautiful songs.
Harmonious Chorale, a Ghanaian choral music powerhouse noted for thrilling fans and music lovers with melodious song ministrations, celebrates its 10th anniversary.
Our focus has been on ministering to God, and God, through the ministration to Him, ministering to human beings. So when the glory is going to God, then God will actually expand it.
The International Interdenominational Choir, based in Accra, is widely noted for promoting musical compositions of Ghanaian and African religious musicians with outstanding zeal and spirit-filled performances. The humble beginnings of Harmonious Chorale can be traced back to the group called Harmonious Quartet, established in October 2005. The quartet made massive waves on the Ghanaian music scene and enjoyed 2 good years of success. In September 2007, Mr. James VARRICK ARMAAH, then leader of the group, challenged his fellow members to expand the quartet into a full-blown choir, and the Harmonious Chorale was born.
In the year 2007, the vision for promoting choral music in Ghana came. The whole idea was to promote choral singing, the accuracy of music, professional singing in Ghana. After our first rehearsal, I decided to visit the office of Dr. Joyce Ayi, whom I had known for years as a promoter and lover of choral music. And I broke the news to her that we had formed a new choir. She loved the idea, and just there she invited us to a program called Our Choices Ceremony. That program brought us out, and we were much welcomed by our audience. They loved what we did. That day was glorious. That day was great. It was our first ever performance outside.
When James VARRICK ARMAAH approached me that he wanted me to be the executive chairman of the expanded Harmonious Quartet, I was very happy because it dovetailed into a passion that God has given me concerning sacred choral music. So for me, it was God who sent James VARRICK ARMAAH to come and see me.
Over the past decade, the choir has grown in strength and numbers, performing a wide range of choral music and melodious tunes.
Watching Harmonious Chorale on several platforms, one thing that came to my mind was that they have taken choral music to that height such that I would want to say they are a model choir in Ghana, because for most of the classical pieces that they've been performing has been challenging a lot of choirs in Ghana to aspire to that height. And the kind of musicality that the choristers themselves have, it gives them that edge over most of the pieces that they perform. Even the very simple ones that everybody sings, each time that they sing, they bring out the difference. And as a musician, it's quite refreshing always to listen to them.
I'm very delighted to work with Harmonious Chorale in regards to the use of our organs for their concerts. I refer to Harmonious Chorale as a leader when it comes to choral music and church music, because in so many instances they've led the way with regards to choral performances. I would say that many choirs in Ghana use Harmonious Chorale as a yardstick to measure their success or their performance, and that has been very good.
In terms of achievements of the choir, it will be very difficult for me to state all. But I think over the 10 years, the choir has done well for Ghanaian and African music. We have promoted works of Ghanaian composers, a lot of them. At least I know we have staged works of over 10 Ghanaian composers. Hitherto, Ghanaian composers were not much known. So we took it upon ourselves to promote the works of Ghanaian composers. And we've done very well at that.
We have brought excellence into the way choral music is performed. It's because James is a man of excellence. You know, he really has an eye for detail, and he drives all the members to achieve the best. And this has actually affected the way other choral groups are also functioning.
Also, we introduce the provision of professional services in our concerts, like the video, sound, packaging, putting much into our concerts. I can proudly say that for every concert we've had so far, we always get new costumes. It's expensive to maintain that, but that is something we decided to do and we've been able to do over the years. We have over 10 studio recordings to our credit. We have performed in over 30 concerts as a choir within 10 years. We have done 4 good oratorios. We have done The Messiah by Handel, Elijah by Mendelssohn, Creation by Haydn, and our recent book we performed was Joseph and His Brethren.
Members of the choir share with us some memories and what has brought them this far.
It's the kind of choir that stretches you to the limits, from repertoire to choir practice to personal preparation. We do not select songs that will keep us in our comfort range, so our director always keeps us on our toes. So the major contribution Harmonious Chorale has made in my professional career as an organist has built my muscle in terms of performance.
I have been part of the Harmonious Chorale for the past 10 years. There were times that I had to combine school, work, and then Harmonious Chorale activities. The choir has impacted my life so much in so many positive ways. Musically, I'm a better singer as compared to 10 years ago. I actually started as an alto singer, and now I do soprano. Through Harmonious Chorale, I've met people who have impacted my life positively. Notable among them is Auntie Joyce.
For me, I can say that I have improved as a singer. And I think when we started the quartet, it was some good grounds for that. Then chorale prepared us, in fact, another ground for massive improvement. And I tell you, for the past maybe 10 years, if I should take myself back then, 10 years, and I ask myself, how were you like? And now you can see how God has been so good.
The choir has impacted my life as an individual. It all started when I was made the chairman of the planning committee for the 5th anniversary. After the anniversary celebration, Auntie Joyce and some few friends approached me and said, Justice, I think you should go into events because you have the skill. I thought of it and spoke to my family about it. They were not so happy, but later said, okay, Justice, we will support you. If today I'm running my own production house, then it was because of the opportunity given me by this wonderful choir.
You know, I'll call myself a fulcrum around whom the whole choir is growing. You know, it's very humbling because then you are like a discipler. You are discipling people, they are also discipling people, or you are like a mother, nurturing. And it's wonderful to see your children growing gracefully, righteously, excellently, and so on. So it is very humbling, and I give glory to God all the time. One of the things we'd like to do is to establish an academy of music, and train people in church music, classical music, voice, conducting, and so on. That was what the academy would do. I'd like to thank the Lord for the Harmonious Chorale. Everybody in the group is dedicated and committed to making good music to the Lord. I tell them they are the angels on earth, because music to God is really delivered by angels. So it is a privilege for Harmonious Chorale to be God's angels here on earth. And so our motto is Harmonious Chorale, sing unto the Lord. So I'd like the Lord to continue to bless each and every one of them. Those who are in school should excel, get good grades, get good jobs. Those who already have jobs should excel in their jobs, so they will sense God's blessings when we serve Him.